Okay, let's see. Everyone's muted. Here we go. So welcome. It's Thursday, Thankfulness Thursday. So we'll do some gratitude practice today. Quick high level reminder. Like, what are we doing here? Why do we do this? The short answer is we are what we repeatedly do. So if we stimulate that part of our nervous system on a regular basis, that allows us to feel, hopefully, today, grateful. On other days, mindful, maybe more emotionally resilient, forgiving, fill in the blank, then we just get better and better at it. So this, very central to this whole process here is positivity is a skill. And the more time and effort we put into it, the easier it gets. Doesn't mean we don't have up days and down days. That's just, that's life. But the more we come together here and do this, the easier that gets. Okay, so today's setting the tone here. This is Marcus Aurelius. This is a, bust of the probably the most. If you think about it, at the time, this individual human being was probably the single most powerful human being, certainly in the in the European Western world, as Roman Emperor. And what's fascinating about him is given all of this, the craziness that many of the Roman emperors exhibited, he kept these very personal journals. They were never intended to be shared with anyone, and were found many years after his death. And they're incredibly intimate. And he's considered to be one of the like Stoic, philosophers, along with a few others. And so he had this to say: when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. And I think when it comes to gratitude, this is like the ground floor of a basic gratitude practice is just taking a moment to take a step back and say, wow, I get to experience this. This being alive thing can be tenuous at best at times, just downright painful at other times. And yet there's something so precious about realizing that, consciousness, me being where I am at this time in history, like, the list goes on. There's something there's a real privilege to realizing that this is all happening for me right now. And so when we forget that, we suffer. When we remember it, I think we thrive. So the invitation today for the gratitude practice is these 4 steps. So the first one is to think of someone that you feel grateful for. Then think of a specific thing they did or said that elicited that feeling of gratitude. Um, then noticing, using your mindfulness skills and your attention skills to notice, what did it feel like when I noticed them doing that? So when they said those kind words, or they helped me with X, Y, and Z, what was it like to be me? What did it feel like in my body? And then if we can connect those feelings to certain needs that are being met, I think then we really close the loop, right? Then that gratitude experience really is fully embodied. So again, thinking of someone, um, remembering a time when they did or said something, then noticing, why did that, what exactly was I feeling? Where did I feel the sensations? Oh, that felt really good because I felt safe, or I felt seen, or I felt loved, or I felt whatever those core needs are that were being met. So let's try that out. Let's start as per usual with just presencing. So take a couple of minutes to close your eyes, or just soften your gaze if you prefer to leave your eyes open. And the intention here is to move into the center of our tendency of time traveling, meaning ruminating about the past, thinking about the future. That's what the brain does. Well, let's see if just for a few seconds right now, we can just be right here, right now. And right here, right now, there's a beautiful simplicity to what we're doing. We're just sitting or lying down. You'll probably notice the body's breathing. You can do a quick scan of other parts of your body. So maybe starting with the feet, seeing the contact with the ground, and then traveling up your shin bone to your knees, femurs, pelvis. There's the lower body in contact with the ground. And then noticing the belly, chest, back and spine, shoulders, hands. And there's the upper body, doing all the stuff that makes it the upper body. So just noticing the sensations, the breath coming and going, and last but not least, sitting on top of the end of your neck is this thing called the head, a complex thing with eyes, a tongue, a jaw, nostrils, a brain. See if you can just take that all in without trying to change it, but just noticing there's the head. And now using our wonderful brain, let's go back in memory, bring up a memory of someone you love or someone who's kind to you or someone you appreciate in your life. And if you can, think of a specific moment in time, so a specific memory, when they did something or said something that felt really good for you, something that was positive. Maybe they were supporting you emotionally, physically. And as you drop back into that memory, see if you can remember or recollect what it felt like in your body to be on the receiving end of their words or their actions. Where in the body does it feel good? Maybe check out the belly, the chest, hands, and the head. Good places to scan for how positivity registers in the body. This first move is very visceral. It's really just about what does it feel like? What's the feeling tone in the body when I'm on the receiving end of kindness and generosity and positivity from someone else? And also not losing awareness of the fact that right here, right now, we are in this present moment using the mind to relive a certain experience. It's a pretty magical thing that we can do with the brain and the mind and the body. And now ask yourself, why did that feel good when this person did what they did or said what they said? And you felt this positivity in different parts of the body. Why? Like what are can you identify the needs that are being fulfilled or met? Maybe it was just being seen, being heard, connection, love, forgiveness. The list goes on. So just see if you can find some words that maybe express why the feelings are positive. And then savor this experience. We just have couple more minutes to go. See if you can really steep in this. It's a great example of how we can use our memory, we can use our brain to intentionally focus on positivity and then soak it up. And allowing yourself the space to experience it. I think so often the sense of scarcity gets in the way of us being able to really experience gratitude. It's always rushing on off to the next thing. So take this in for the next 30 seconds, make space for it. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. You can relax your shoulders, your belly, your body, and then hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Again, relaxing everything. Then hold the exhale. I'm going to slow it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Open your eyes. Come on back to the session. Um, yeah, so extra credit, whatever you experienced, whatever person you thought of, whatever the situation was and how it felt for you, there's an opportunity today or tomorrow to actually go and express this directly to this person. And I really encourage you to try to follow that format, so it'd be something along the lines of, hey friend, I remembered when you did X, Y, and Z. Here's how it felt for me. And I'm realizing that it felt that way because, and then the needs that were being met, right? That seems to be a really nice sort of, closing the loop on the gratitude experience. So hope that was helpful. I'll stick around for a few more minutes. Quick reminder, if you need help with any of this stuff or some of these things don't make sense, you can always set something up with me directly. Happy to chat. I obviously love this stuff. Take care, everyone. See you soon.